How's it going tonight, guys? I've finally gotten my electric generator to work. It is pumping out power nicely. I can keep my crusher running, or my shredder running, and it still gains a little bit of power. I can't run the electrolyzer full bore, but I can run either of these, and it's fine. You see I changed my power setup here. I got wire running under this over to here for the centrifuge, and I also put in, until this gets done, I also put in the bigger electrolyzer here, which I need to move this lever back. I was doing a test to see if the machines put out redstone with a comparator as they were processing through, and they don't. Basically, this one I'm just using to do the magnetite to iron, and then it also puts out oxygen, which is getting pumped over here to my roaster, which is making me purified copper and iron. That way I don't have to purify it in the crucible over there. And I want to show you a couple other things I got done. You notice my wall of junk got moved. I moved it downstairs. I moved that there instead of over there because I needed room for centrifuge, but I now have all of these in the wall here, and they are actually piped there. Come on here. I came out here one day or today, and there was actually fire on top of this pipe, and these things will blow if they catch on fire, so I had to break this one out and put it back in, so I lost a little bit of lubricant. That's what all these blocks are for. But if we come down here, I left the chest, and you'll see it's empty. I got Buildcraft stone pipes running all along here. I love Buildcraft pipes because I can see what they're doing, and they actually make you think about how you hook things up. And I have a clay transport pipe here, which is an insertion pipe, so any of the wood that comes by will automatically go into this coke oven. And then I have another one here, so if it can go in, it'll go into this one. And then it comes down around up through there. And if we come through here, I got an insertion pipe on each one of those. And then there's also these two wooden pipes pulling out of these two coke ovens, and they're going straight into the charcoal one. So when it comes down here, the only way it can go is that way, as long as this is full. So I don't have to worry about it trying to go anywhere else. And same for this one, it won't try to go up because it has to go there as long as that barrel is not full. And I use my charcoal pretty often, so very slim chance it's going to be full. This is my extra sulfur dioxide that I got just sitting for right now. I'm making a bunch of it. Shut that back off and turn the shredder back on. As you can see, it'll gain power, so the only time it goes off is when I turn this on. The rest of the time it sits there and runs, as long as I have ethanol in the electric motor. What I figured out that the problem was is there is a hard mode config in the rotary craft, and that was for Gregtech 5. And so for right now I turned it off. I'm guessing that it means that I need more power to make this work. But right now I need power so bad, and these machines suck up so much power that I don't see as it being unbalanced to use it, because basically that thing's only really powering one machine. If I wanted to be able to power everything, I'd need, about 6 of them probably. Look at all the generators I got. I got a windmill, I got 3 water wheels on one here, I got these 2 and that, and I can just barely run one machine. So I don't see as where it's unbalanced to use that like that. But now for today, we are going to try this machine status display cover. 2 lumen wire lamps, circuit cover, 10 wire lever. And I'm going to put this on my shredder and see how it works. Alright, so it just goes at the very bottom. Now if I turn that off, I thought you could, okay, so that, I thought it had buttons on it. I don't know what this button does. Alright, let me get into this, turn that off, redstone display, nothing. Now that should mean that it puts out power no matter what. Alright, so everything's running fine. I do that, it turns it off. Cool, so I don't need the lever anymore. I just gotta hit that little button right there. I'm guessing the 3 lights is has power, has work, doing work. That would be my guess. And let's see, it's almost done. Let's see if it flickers when it gets done with that activity. Almost. Really? Kind of figured it'd flicker. Yeah, it's not flickering. Huh. Okay, and I can just hit that and that'll turn it off. Awesome. I'm gonna have to make 4 more of them because I really like that. It's kind of cool. And you notice I changed to gold chests again, that way I can have these side by side and not connecting. I eventually want to change all of these out to better chests. Look at that, 33 freaking regular iron dust. Loving it. Got enough I can do me a nice steel run now. And I also changed this out so this was dumping into a tank and then going into the fluid hopper and into the system, because I think I've been wasting a lot of it. And then every now and then I'll just throw some charcoal in here, and that'll feed up the system to make sure everything doesn't run out when that starts getting low. I've also been noticing that I'm having a lot of ticking entities when I'm hand washing things and when I'm using the sifting table. So if you're using Gregtech 6, you might want to make sure you have aroma backup on, and you can type /backup and that will automatically back up. And then all you have to do, if you do it once, is hit slash and up on your keyboard. That'll bring it back up, and hit enter so you don't have to type it each time. Now that goes away after you leave the world, but normally what I've been doing is whenever I start hand washing, or whenever I start using the sifting table, I'll do one of those. That way, if something goes wrong, it's only during that little bit of a process that I have to change, or redo, I should say. And I want to address something. I guess I made a mistake and put out the Gregtech expansion thing earlier than what Briarios wanted me to, and I've already apologized to him for doing so and taken down the link on my video for Gregtech 5. So if you've downloaded it, please do not use it. He's only looking out for your world and your best interest. I didn't realize that there was any issue with it. I've been running it just fine in my world and have not seen any issues, but I guess he wants to clean it up, make sure it's perfect before he lets anybody other than testers get their hands on it. So for his peace of mind, I took it out, and I didn't really want to piss him off. He's a great guy. He's done a lot of things to help me out, designing things for me and letting me actually test it. So I don't want to piss him off and step on his toes. So please don't use it. To try to explain why I did it, why I put it out. I'm probably the opposite of most people, where I don't like feeling like I have something that nobody else can have. I don't like feeling that I'm, in some exclusive club that nobody else can get into. If I have something, I want to share it with everybody else. And I knew there was at least one other person that was interested in using it, and so I just wanted to make it available to them. So it was not for any mean reasons that I did it or anything like that. I was just trying to be helpful and let everybody else enjoy his great work as much as I have. So with that said, I think I'm going to end this one for today. It's going to be a little short, but I've got a lot of mining to get to. I don't have a whole lot I can do right now other than some more rotary craft stuff that I want to get to. I want to make some new farms. I want to move the canola seed farm up here to this plateau out here, and set some fans up to harvest the stuff. That way I can set up a grinder like this here just for making the lubricant, since I'm using it out there at the tree farm. It doesn't use up very quickly, so I don't need a butt ton of it, but I did find out that it is the same lubricant as what the Gregtech cutter will use, so I can use it for that as well. So I want to get that moved up here and try that. Probably do that in the next couple days. The fans aren't anything really that special, so I don't know if I'll actually set them up on camera or just get it done and show you guys what I did and how I get it to work. I think that's about it for today. Take it easy, guys.